Welcome to Hazel's Heroes for March 1992. Remember, Hazel's Heroes is a program that's jointly sponsored by the Hazel Park Lions Club and the Hazel Park Schools to recognize outstanding elementary youngsters. We've been doing this program for a number of years now and never seem to run out of Hazel's Heroes. We're going to start our program today by talking to a Hazel hero from, I believe, Edison School, right?
Webster.
Webster, you're from Webster. Okay, Edison is over there. I goofed that up, right? What's your name?
Ray.
Your last name, Ray?
Ramirez.
And how old are you?
8.
8? What do 8-year-olds do all day?
Play Nintendo.
Play Nintendo? You have a Nintendo game at home?
Yeah.
What kind of games do you have?
Super Mario 2.
Super Mario 2. That's a pretty hard game.
And Part 3. Part 1. Metroid. Turtles 2. Turtles 1. And it's all.
Oh, well, you got a lot of games then. Which is your favorite game?
Mario 2.
Super Mario 2?
No, Mario 2.
Just Mario 2. Okay. How long have you had Nintendo?
For a long time.
For a long time. And are there other people at your house who play?
Sometimes.
Who's the best at your house?
Chris, my cousin Chris.
Your cousin Chris? Okay. What do 8-year-olds do in school?
Work.
What kind of work?
Schoolwork.
And you would be in what grade?
3rd.
The 3rd? So, what kind of work do you have to do in the 3rd grade?
Spelling, math, reading, English.
Do you have like a favorite thing to do in school?
Spelling.
Spelling? Do you have to take the spelling words home?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. And you get all good grades in spelling?
Sometimes too.
Yeah, right, when you work at it, right? Okay. Why are you a Hazel hero?
I work hard in school.
You work hard in school. You get your work done, right?
Yeah.
And you do the things that you're supposed to in class.
Mm-hmm.
You aren't a behavior problem. Concentrate on what you're supposed to be doing, right? Okay. You keep up the good work, right?
Yeah.
All right. We're glad to have you on the program today. And then also from Webster School. Now you are from Webster, aren't you, Carla?
Yeah.
All right. I almost thought you were from Edison, right?
Yeah.
And your name is Carla, and what's your last name, Carla?
Tibbets.
And how old are you?
9.
9. And what do 9-year-olds do?
Definitely go outside and play with their friends.
Okay. Even when it's cold, do you go outside when it's cold?
No. Stay in. Play Nintendo.
You have Nintendo?
Yeah.
All right. What games do you have?
I have Super Mario 3. I have Contra. I have...
Well, what's your favorite game to play on?
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Is it? I always can never make that little guy do what he's supposed to do. My little boy has that. And I just had the hardest time making him do what he's supposed to do. I played Excite Bike. Have you ever?
My brother has that game.
Does he? I played that last night with my little boy, and he always beats me, so he always likes to play, right?
My brother never beats me.
Doesn't he?
No.
Is he older or younger?
Older.
And you can beat him?
No.
Yeah.
He comes in like 3rd place, and I'll come in 2nd or 1st.
Okay. Tell me, what grade are you in school?
4th.
4th? And who's your teacher?
Miss Price.
And why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I take care of my little sister,
What do you do with your little sister? What's her name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer? And Jennifer, if I remember correctly, is in the 2nd grade, right? Okay. And what do you do to take care of her?
I walk her home, and I watch her and stuff.
You just accept a responsibility. That's a big responsibility, right?
She's only 6 and I'm only 9.
Yeah, and that's a pretty big responsibility, right, to take care of her. And what happens, does she pretty much do what you ask her to do?
No.
How do you deal with that?
I just tell my mom and then she gets grounded.
Ah, so when she misbehaves, you tell your mom, right? Okay.
Yeah, because we're not allowed to hit her, so she hits us and I tell my mom and she got grounded.
Well, it wouldn't be a good idea to be bashing her around, right?
No.
No, there's other ways of having people learn to do what they're supposed to do as opposed to bash them around, right?
Yes.
Now tell me, do you have a favorite thing to do in school?
Math.
Math? What kind of math are you guys doing?
We're doing multiplication with 2-digit numbers.
Do you know your multiplication tables? How did you learn those?
When I was in 3rd grade.
You just learned them, took them home and
Studied them.
studied them, memorized them?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it takes, right? You keep up the good work, and in accepting responsibility will help you out later on in life. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Jason Smith.
And how old are you, Jason?
11.
11. What grade does that make you?
5th.
5th? And you go to Edison?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you gone to Edison school, Jason?
Since 3rd grade.
Since 3rd grade?
But I've been there for kindergarten, too.
Oh, so you were kindergarten, then you moved away, and then came back.
Yeah.
And who's your teacher now?
Mr. Wade.
Ah, you're one of Mr. Wade's boys, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did he send a message or something?
Yeah, he wants me to tell everybody that he's a real good teacher.
Mr. Wade always sends a message. You know that.
Yeah.
Whenever I read and know that someone comes from Mr. Wade, I know he's going to send a message.
Mm.
So you need to inform everybody that he's
A good teacher.
a good teacher. And do you believe that?
Yeah.
You better believe it because he might be listening, right?
Yeah.
Tell me, what do good teachers do?
They help their kids with work.
Mm-hmm.
They talk to them about certain things if they're down. And they act nice.
Okay. And those are important things. They also have high expectations for everybody, right? They expect you to be able to perform to your best of ability, right?
Yes.
And I know that Mr. Wade does that. And that's 5th grade. You guys, did you go camping at 5th grade at your school?
Yes, but I'm not going.
You're not going?
No.
You're not a camper?
No, not really.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to do in school?
Play games.
Play games? What kind of games?
Hangman.
Hangman?
Mm-hmm.
And you play hangman by spelling words or determining words. It's kind of like a spelling game, right?
Right.
Do you play that against a computer or with other kids?
With other kids.
Okay. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I smile more, because I rarely smile. Because I give my best of abilities to my work, and that's it.
Okay, and those are important things.
Yes, they are.
Smiling and having a good time is important, but giving the best that you can is an important thing to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of us have different abilities, right? And sometimes we're not as good as other people, and sometimes we're better than other people. And you have to learn how to be better and be worse, right?
Right.
All right, you gave it the good work, and I haven't seen you smile yet. Maybe you'll smile before we get out of here, right? Hey, that's kind of a half a smile. Glad to have a half a smile. And our last hero from Edison School is...
Derek McAllister.
Hey, Derek, how are you doing?
Fine.
And Derek's a star basketball player, are you?
No.
You're a basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you guys have some kind of good team, right?
Yep.
And what grade are you in?
6th.
6th grade? And who's your teacher?
Miss Elmont.
And do you have a favorite thing to do in school?
Nope.
You like everything?
Nope.
What don't you like?
Everything.
But you do everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that's a sign of a good student, is that you recognize that that you have to do certain things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your basketball team.
We're a good basketball team, and we try our best, and we play good.
And how many games have you won?
6 or 7.
6 or 7. And how many games have you lost?
1.
And you lost to a team at Longfellow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you told me?
Mm-hmm.
And what position do you play?
Just about all of them.
Okay, so you're not... Do you play a lot? I mean, do you play guard most, or
Yeah, I play guard most.
do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you like that? You bring the ball up?
Sometimes,
All right. And why are you a Hazel hero?
because I work hard in school.
All right. And you also work hard in the basketball floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that was on there. And those are important things, because if you work hard, you do well, right?
Yep.
And that's true with all of us, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You guys keep up the good work, and glad to have you on the program today. We have it. Edison and Webster, Hazel Heroes. Our next group of heroes come from Roosevelt and Ford, right? Did I get it right? Oh, right. I'm going to start right here with this guy. What's your name?
Stephen.
Stephen? And what's your last name, Stephen?
Table.
And how old are you?
5.
5 years old. Are you in 6th grade? You're not.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. No kidding. How you like kindergarten?
Good.
What kind of things do you do in kindergarten, Steve?
Homework.
Homework. Do you have homework? You're kidding me.
Yellow lessons.
Huh?
Yellow lesson homework.
No kidding. How many days do you have homework?
Only one. And Friday we do the puppets.
On Friday you do the puppets? What are the puppets?
What yellow person we got?
Ah, okay. Now, what kind of homework does your teacher give you?
Yellows.
And can you do those all by yourself? Can you? Where'd you get the fancy hairdo?
My dad.
Your dad? That's pretty fancy, isn't it? Does he do his hair that way? No, he doesn't. Probably doesn't do it as fancy as you, right? Yeah, probably not, because you're a pretty fancy guy. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I have hard work in my class.
You work hard in your class, right? You do all the things. And who's your teacher?
Mrs. Schultz.
Mrs. Schultz, right? Kindergarten at Roosevelt School. And is that kindergarten in the morning?
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon. How do you like afternoon school?
Good.
Good?
Because I get to sleep in.
What time do you get up?
About 30.
7:30?
11.
11:30? Give me a break. You sleep until 11:30? Boy, that just gives you time to run to school, right? Do you get a chance to eat breakfast? Or do you just have lunch?
I said breakfast and lunch.
At the same time? Boy, oh boy, you're a real sleepyhead. What time do you get up on the weekend?
9:30.
9:30? So you get up earlier on the weekend than you do on school days, huh? Hey, you keep up the good work. You keep up that big smile and having a good time in school, right? And keep doing your homework, because getting that homework done will help you learn. Do you have homework?
Yes.
How many nights a week do you have homework?
Every day until Friday.
Every day until Friday? Okay, so Monday through Thursday you have homework. How long does it take you to do your homework?
About 2 minutes.
About 2 minutes? Okay. What kind of homework do you usually have?
Timetables.
Oh, are you in 3rd grade?
Yeah.
Okay. That's when you have to start learning those timetables, right?
Yeah.
And you just heard another girl say that she learned them in 3rd grade, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Isn't that remarkable that she goes to a different school and she learned the same thing as you at 3rd grade? Isn't that something?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you went to any of our schools in the 3rd grade, you would be learning times tables, right?
Yep.
Yep. That's the way we do it here. What's your name?
Desiree.
And your last name, Desiree?
Shimmel.
And I know you're in the 3rd grade, but how old are you?
8.
8 years old?
Yeah.
All right. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And do you have a favorite thing to do in school?
English.
English? What kind of things does English contain at the 3rd grade? What kind of things do you have to do in 3rd grade?
Fill in the blanks.
Okay, so you have to read stuff and fill in lots of blanks and things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you like doing that?
Yeah.
Is it better than math?
Yes.
Sometimes you have to get those things, after you get those multiplication and things like that, it really helps, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I'm a good artistic and I'm helpful to other people.
How do you help other people, Desiree?
Well, when they have trouble and stuff, I help them.
Okay, so you understand lots of things and you're able to do it, right? And you're a good artist.
Yep.
How often do you have art at your school?
Once a week.
Once a week. And who's your art teacher?
Miss McMullen.
Okay. And how do people know that you have good artistic ability?
By when they see my drawing.
You draw some things?
Yeah.
What kind of things can you draw?
Space.
You draw for fun?
Yeah.
And you draw at home?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have just pencil, or what do you use to draw with?
Markers or pencils.
Okay. Markers are more fun, right?
Yeah.
All right. You keep up the good work. I'm glad to have people with talent like you and accepting some responsibility in helping other kids, too, right? Keep track of this guy, right? 11:30, sleeping in until 11:30. Have you ever slept till 11:30?
No.
I can't ever remember sleeping until 11:30. This guy sleeps till 11:30, he says, every day. Can you believe that?
I guess.
What time do you get up on the weekend?
On the weekend, 6:30.
In the morning?
In the morning, yeah.
6:30? What time do you get up during the week, Monday through Friday?
7 o'clock.
So why do you get up so early on Saturday?
So I don't miss any of my cartoons.
What time do cartoons come on?
Well, as far as I know, 6:30.
You don't know if they come on earlier, right? Because you're not awake.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you watch cartoons?
Well, probably until lunchtime.
No kidding. Every Saturday. Now, what time do you get up on Sunday?
Same time.
6:30? No, don't tell me they have cartoons on Sunday.
No, I read.
You read? What are you reading?
Well, the book I'm reading right now is Megan's Island.
Oh, yeah? Is it good?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be reading it, right? What's your name?
Kristie Hodges.
And how old are you, Kristie?
11.
11. What grade does that make you?
6th grade.
Oh, yeah? A big shot at Ford School, right?
I guess.
Yeah, well, all 6th graders are kind of the big shots, right? You'll be going on to Beecher Junior High School next year, maybe, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever been over to Beecher?
Yeah, for Girl Scout things, because I'm in Girl Scouts.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
You like Girl Scouts?
Yeah.
What kind of things you do with Girl Scouts?
Well, we do badge work to earn badges, and we go on lots of field trips that normally your family wouldn't be able to take you on.
Like where'd you go?
Well, we've been to Canada, and we stayed in a hotel, and this year we're planning on going to Chicago.
Chicago?
On the train.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever been on a train?
No.
It's kind of exciting. I'd never been on a train until I was pretty old, and then a friend of mine worked for the railroad, and he got me a ride, and I took another trip. I didn't go to Chicago. How long does it take to go to Chicago on a train, you know?
Oh, no, I don't.
That'd be pretty exciting. What are you going to do in Chicago?
I think we're planning on going to one of the science centers there.
Oh, that'd be fun. What'd you do when you went to Canada?
We went to the science center there.
Okay. Right, and that's fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have a neat science center, don't they? Why are you here for girl?
Because I show enthusiasm in all the work I do, and my music teacher thinks I'm a good example.
Well, how are you a good example?
Because I'm a good student,
Oh,
I guess.
What does that mean? How do you get to be a good student?
Well, you work hard, and you are in lots of activities that the school gives.
Okay, are you?
Yeah.
What kind of activities are you in? Besides Girl Scouts.
Besides Girl Scouts. Well, I go to folk dancing class every Monday and Wednesday.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And you're learning folk dance? Okay. Do anything else?
No, not other than Girl Scouts.
Okay, well, that keeps you busy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your good student must mean that you study.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm also in band.
Ah, you're in band. What instrument do you play?
Clarinet.
Clarinet. You going to be in band next year at
Yes.
Going to stay in band?
Mm-hmm.
You know anybody in band?
All of my friends are in band.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
And are they going to stay in next year too?
I don't know. I don't think so. They didn't seem very enthusiastic about
Well,
it.
sometimes music doesn't make sense to some of us, right? Can you read notes and things like that?
Yeah,
Oh, you
very easily.
very easily? Well, I took music lessons and I never did learn how to read those notes, okay? They just look like little black dots on a page. Not to you though, right?
No.
All right. Don't they go, every good boy does fine?
Or every good boy deserves fun.
Oh, okay. And F-A-C-E, right. But I could never sing it fast enough to be able to play it, right? Are you in a band?
No.
Ah. And what grade are you in?
5th.
Oh, that's why you're not in band yet, right?
Right.
Are you going to be in band next year?
I don't know.
Don't know? You got to talk to your mom.
Yeah.
And you guys haven't made your mind yet. I can understand that. What's your name?
Erin Skinner.
And Erin. You're 5th grade.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you like 5th grade?
It's okay.
Just okay? Who's your teacher?
Miss Gowan.
Yeah, what kind of things are you doing in Miss Gowan's class?
Science projects.
Oh, yeah? What kind of project are you doing?
We're talking about magnets now.
Mm-hmm. Science is a big thing nowadays, isn't it? People are putting more emphasis on science, right? What other kind of things have you done in science?
We talked about electricity before.
Uh-huh. Okay. How often do you have science class?
Every day, almost.
Every day?
Once, yeah.
Tell me what kind of makes up your day, like when you get to school. What do you do?
Well, first, I get ready to go to my reading class.
Okay. You can switch?
Yeah.
Okay. You have 3 teachers that switch classes for reading?
4.
4, okay. So you go to reading.
Mm-hmm.
Then what do you do?
And then I get my assignment for reading.
Okay.
I go to math.
Do you switch for math too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I go to English.
Okay, you switch for English. Then comes the afternoon. They don't switch in the afternoon, right?
No.
Okay. And how does your afternoon go?
Mostly I do my work.
Okay. Do you have other classes that you have from Mrs. Gowan?
Well, I go to my special classes.
What would
Like-
they be?
Gym.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Computers, art, music. That's about all.
Okay. So you have some special classes. Do you have a favorite thing to do in school?
My math.
Math. And what do 5th grade students do in math? I want Desiree to listen to this because this is what's going to happen to you in 5th grade, Desiree.
We do times tables, that's all.
So you have to do times tables,
Mhm.
but is it just one number times one number?
No.
Ah, see what they do? They make you do 2 numbers times 2 numbers, or 2 numbers times 3 numbers, or 4 numbers, and they put zeros in it, and they do all those kind of things, right?
Yeah.
It was always the hardest thing for me to remember that 5 times 0 was 0, not 5, because it always seemed like it should be 5, right? What do you do at lunchtime?
Well, I help out in the kitchen.
Oh, you do? So what do you do in the kitchen? Do you have a job that...
I help out pass food, and then I help with the dishes and stuff.
How'd you get to do that?
I don't know.
Someone asked you, or you volunteered? Or?
I volunteered.
Okay. And so you're a big help, and that's one of the reasons that you're a Hazel Hero, right?
Yeah.
Was there other reasons why you were a Hazel Hero?
I always have a big smile on my face.
Yeah, you do, don't you? You haven't put it away yet, right?
Nope.
No, you haven't. You've had it ever since you walked on this program. So you're a happy person?
Yeah.
That's good. Do you have homework?
Yeah.
Do you? How many nights a week do you have homework?
4.
4. How long does it take you to get it done?
About a half hour.
When do you do homework?
As soon as I get home.
As soon as you walk in the door, you get it done and say, now it's over with. Right? When do you do homework?
Chris.
When do you do your homework?
As soon as I get home.
What about you, Desiree? What about you, Slippery? When do you do your... Sometimes? Okay. So you don't do it as soon as you get home? Okay. All right. We're glad to have you here. You keep up the big smile, and keep up the good work, and keep helping us out. And we have Roosevelt and Ford, right? All right. Our next group of heroes come from Longfellow and from Clark. We're going to start here with this guy right here. Your name is?
Joseph Gilmore.
And Joe, how old are you?
9.
9 years old. How long have you gone to Clark School, Joe?
2 years.
2 years. I like it over at Clark.
I like it real good.
Do you? What kind of things do you have to do at Clark School?
Walk.
There's lots of work to do?
Yeah.
Do you have homework, Joe?
Yes.
Yeah. Who's your teacher?
Miss Mollygold.
All right. And how much homework do you have? How long does it take you to do it?
A couple minutes.
A couple minutes. When do you do your homework?
Sometimes after school, and sometimes at 8 or 8 or 7.
But you don't do it as soon as you get home then, right?
Sometimes.
Okay. What do you do when you get home?
Watch TV.
What kind of programs do you watch?
Cartoons.
Which ones?
Rescue Rangers. James Bond Jr., Darkwing Duck, and Turtles.
Okay. You watch the same ones each day, Joe?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes I just watch none.
And what do you do then?
Play outside.
Yeah, last week it was pretty nice to play outside, right? It was
Yeah.
Not quite as warm today, is it?
No, that's why I'm not going outside today.
Right. I don't think many of us are going outside. You going outside today? No, it's really cold out there, isn't it? Do you like warm weather?
Yes.
I like a little bit warm, not quite as... I don't like summer weather real well, but I like it. I don't like it cold like it is today, right? You shovel snow?
What?
Do you have to shovel the snow at your house?
Yeah, sometimes.
You do? You mow the grass?
No,
Ah, lucky you, right? Why are you a Hazel Hero, Joe?
because I keep my grades up, and my other reason Mr. Butler didn't tell me to, I took my watch off and helped the girl who was going to cry who lost the thermos cap in the garbage.
Right, you help out in the lunchroom at Clark School, right?
Yes.
What do you do in the car in the lunchroom?
Take the trays and help with the garbage.
Okay. So you help Mr. Cox, is it?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Cox is a custodian, right?
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
pretty nice guy, isn't he?
Yes.
Well, like you said that, if you would have said no, I wouldn't know what I would have said, because Mr. Cox is a nice man. Anyway, some girl dropped her thermos top, and she had just gotten a new thermos or something, and she dropped that thermos into the garbage right by mistake, and you just took your watch off. Got a watch on today? Okay. You took your watch off, right?
Yes, and I rolled up my sleeves.
And you got right in the garbage and found it.
Yeah. But I went to the bathroom and washed my hands,
I
of
bet
course.
you did. Did you have garbage on your hands?
Definitely.
Okay. And how did it make you feel when you saw the look on the little girl's face?
Mm,
Made you feel
like
pretty
this.
good? Yeah, it made you feel pretty good, didn't it?
Yes.
Oh, right. It would make you feel good that you helped somebody out who needed the help, right?
Yes.
And especially when you got your hands in garbage. You keep up the good work. And I understand that you just matured a whole lot since you've been over at Clark School, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you keep up the good work. How you doing?
Hi.
You always smile a lot?
Yes.
Lucky teacher. Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Shack.
And what grade does that make you?
6.
6. Oh, so you'd be going on to Webb Junior High, right?
Yes.
Have you been to Webb?
A couple of times.
It's a big school, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you think you can find your way around there?
I'm not sure yet.
I'm sure you'll be able to. It becomes very easy after you've been there probably a week, but it's kind of scary when you look at it, right? Yeah, I understand. What's your name?
Staci.
And Staci, the 6th grader. What's your last name, Staci?
Hilla.
Staci Hilla. How long have you gone to school at Clark?
7 years.
7 years, so you've never gone anyplace else, right?
No.
Tell me what 6th graders do over at Clark School.
Math, and we do fractions in math. And we're doing electricity and science. And we're studying Japan and social studies.
Okay. What's very favorite thing for you to do in terms of school?
Math.
Math. Does it come easy for you?
Yes.
Did you have to take the multiplication tables home and study them to learn?
Yeah.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
So even a person who's good in math, you have to, some things you just have to memorize, right?
Yes.
You know, a lot of us think that when you look at students who do really well in school, that they don't have to study. Is that true?
No.
No, you study?
Yes.
Do you have homework?
Yes.
What kind of homework do you have usually?
Math.
Math.
Mm-hmm.
Just right down your alley, right? And when do you find the best time for you to do your homework?
Right after school.
So you walk in the door and sit down and get it done?
Mm-hmm.
How do you spend the rest of your night?
Well, sometimes I go out and play with my friends, or I practice my flute, or I just watch TV.
So you're in a band?
Yes.
And you're going to be in band next year?
Mm-hmm.
You want to be, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why are you here?
Because I help out in the preschool room, and I'm in a lot of extracurricular activities.
You're a really busy person, right?
Yes.
What are your extracurricular activities?
Girl Scouts, and I'm in cooking, and I do the band and music, and I also do the safety patrol.
How'd you get to be on the safety patrol?
Mr. Knapp picked me.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's your post?
In the PPI room.
Okay, and that's Mrs. Raff's class, right?
Yes.
What kind of things do you do for Mrs. Raff?
Well, we set out the chairs down, and we put carpet squares down for the kids to sit on, and we help them with their jackets and their coats and everything else.
Yes, little people need help, don't they?
Yes.
They can't always get their boots off and can't always get their... today must have been a busy day, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody was dressed back in their winter stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. You keep up the good work, huh?
Okay.
We'll probably see you at some of those band concerts. I go to band concerts from time to time over at Webb Junior High and at Beecher Junior High, so we'll probably see you. Oh, we have a guy from Longfellow, right?
Right.
You got to be in 6th grade.
Yeah.
I was hoping that you were in 3rd grade as big as you are. You're a big guy, right?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Tim Shoulders II.
Tim Shoulders II, okay. And how long have you gone to Longfellow School?
For 9 years.
For 9 years? Okay. And you're probably in 6th grade, and what does 6th grade look like at Longfellow School? What kind of things are you doing in 6th grade?
Well, we learn a lot about other countries, and we do a lot of math and etc.
Okay. And you have homework also, probably.
Yeah.
And when do you do your homework?
Well, it depends on how much I have and what else I have that day.
Okay. What keeps you busy then? What would make you change?
Well, I have future problem solvers on Wednesday, and sometimes I have basketball games, and I go to and do other things.
Plus, I have a paper route.
Oh, wow. So you're really busy.
Yeah.
Are you in the Longfellow basketball team that beat,
Yes.
You are? How many games you guys won?
We're 7-3.
7-3. Okay, so you just played more games then
Mm-hmm.
than the other guys
Yeah,
from Edison, right?
Right.
And you lost then?
Yeah, we lost against Edison once and United Oaks twice.
Okay. I understand you guys have an awesome basketball team.
Yeah.
Pretty good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you have a paper route. How
Mm-hmm.
many customers do you have?
Around 39.
And how long does it take you to do that?
About 15 minutes, plus I help out on my mom's paper route, and that takes about 30 minutes both together.
Oh, so your mom has one too?
Yeah.
So you guys, and you do that when you get home from school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to do it fairly soon, right?
Right.
So what kind of paper route is it?
The Daily Tribune.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it wouldn't be morning route, right?
Right.
Okay. You do a special thing at school.
Yeah, I work at the school store.
And how'd you get chosen to do that?
Well, Miss Good recommended me to Mr. Kumpel at the beginning of the year.
Okay, and Mr. Temple came down to your house and talked to you about it?
Well, he came to my classroom,
Okay.
and I had to get a permission slip from my parents.
Okay. Well, what does that require you to do?
Well, I have to come in a little bit earlier, and I have to be good at math to where I can count and give exact change quickly.
Okay, and what kind of things do you sell at the school store?
Pencils, paper, and school supplies.
You also have to be a very responsible person.
Yeah.
Right? Are you responsible?
Yeah.
You look like you're responsible. You just look like you are. You know that?
Yeah, well, people's told me that.
They told you that before? No, you just look like you're responsible. You keep up the good work, and I'm sure that Mr. Kumpel is going to miss you a great deal when you mosey on to Webb Junior High next year. You going to play basketball at Webb?
Well, we're supposed to be moving this year, so I'll probably play basketball wherever I go.
Oh, that'd be sad. Mr. Nix would like to have you over there, I'm sure. Okay? Good luck to you. Thanks for coming in. We have it. Clark and Longfellow. And our last group of heroes come from Hoover and from United Oaks. And since this young man doesn't care whether he's first or last, we'll start with you, okay? What's your name?
Daniel.
And your last name, Dan?
Yodhes.
And how old are you?
8.
8. I like being 8.
Good.
If I could make you any age you wanted to be, what age would you like to be?
5.
5? Why would you like to be 5?
Because I like going to kindergarten.
Did you? Who was your kindergarten teacher?
Miss Hampton.
And you liked kindergarten? It was only half a day, huh? Was he like this other little guy that slept until 11 o'clock? Were you? What time do you get up on the weekend?
About 7:30.
7:30? All right. What time do you have to get up to get to school?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. And you can get there? Wow. You get there really quick, right? All right. And who's your teacher?
Miss Goodman.
And what grade does that make you?
3rd.
And how you like 3rd grade?
Good.
What kind of things are you doing at 3rd grade over there?
Multiplication, spelling, math.
You got a favorite thing to do?
Math.
Math? And do you know all your multiplication tables?
Almost.
Almost.
This week, I think we'll learn 5.
Okay. So you have to go from 5s to the 9s, yeah, right? Okay. So, and do you take those home and learn?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Other times you just know them in school.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the 2s are really easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 5s are pretty easy. You can just count by 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are other ones. I remember learning those. I didn't learn them very easy, I want you to know, man. They were hard for me. My father taught them to me. Every night my father listened to me say them. Every night. Why are you Hazel Hero?
Because I worked hard and got my work on time.
Okay. You always have your work done on time? And you work hard?
Mm-hmm.
And you're reliable and dependable and do the things that you're supposed to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And those are important attributes. You keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
All right, and we'll be seeing you another time, I'm sure. Around sometimes we have a number of programs that we do. And we have these two young ladies from Hoover School, right?
Yes.
You guys are both 6th graders?
Yes.
Okay. And what junior high will you be going to?
Beecher.
Beecher? Have you ever been over there?
A couple times.
3 floors?
Yes.
Do you know where the classes are?
No.
Do you know where the gym is?
I think so.
Do you know where the auditorium is?
Yes.
Ah, okay. You know where the cafeteria is?
Yes.
All right. You're in good shape so far. At least you can eat, right?
Yes.
And that's an important thing. Now, the other thing is, you know where the bathrooms are?
Yes.
Oh, then we're in good shape, right? We don't have to worry. And what's your name?
Cindy Lamphear.
And 6th grade at Hoover School.
Yes.
And how long have you gone to Hoover?
For 5 years.
5 years. Where'd you go before Hoover?
I was going to Huron Park in Roosevelt.
Ah, and then you moved to Hazel Park?
Yes.
Oh, good. We're glad to have you. I know Miss Sullivan's glad to have you, right? They wrote really nice things about you, right? And are they true?
What?
The things they wrote, are they
Yes.
true? Are they? She didn't make them up, right?
No.
All right. And who's your teacher over it?
Miss Monticello.
Okay. What kind of things you do in Mrs. Monticello's class?
Well, we do math and spelling and English and social studies.
Do you have a favorite thing to do?
Science.
Science? What kind of things are you doing in science?
Well, in about a month, we're doing a science fair.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have a project?
Not yet.
You're supposed to have a project.
Yeah.
Have you been procrastinating on your project?
Yes.
Have you? How come? Can't think of anything to do? You will.
Mm-hmm.
You will have a project and you will have it done?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Why are you Hazel Hero?
I'm an office aide at Hoover School,
Oh, yeah?
and I do good work.
What do office aides do?
They answer the phone and they file and help anybody if they need help.
When do you work?
Before school and after school.
What time do you get to school then?
About 8:15.
And Mrs. Dyke is there, right?
Yes.
She's the secretary?
Yes.
She's kind of your boss?
Kinda.
Kind of. And what kind of things does Mrs. Dyke have you do? Besides answer the phone?
A lot of things.
Like?
Like help people if they need help in it.
They go up to the counter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if little kids want to call the home and they don't know their phone numbers, I look up and
Yeah. Okay.
help their phone numbers.
And help them dial it and get it right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and those are important things, especially at night, in the after school, right?
Yes.
All right. How'd you get to be in office?
I was just a good student, I guess.
Being a good student, do you have homework
Yes.
every night?
Yes.
How long does it take you?
About an hour.
An hour? Wow. When do you do your homework?
About 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. What time do you get home?
3 o'clock.
Ah, so you kind of goof off a little?
Yes.
All right. There's nothing wrong with that. I always ask those because I think they're important to know, because sometimes parents have questions about when should they make your kids do homework. And I never knew the right answer because it's different for different people, right?
Mm-hmm.
When do you do your homework?
Well, about 4 o'clock, too.
What do you do from 3 to 4?
I usually come home and relax and watch cartoons with my brother for a while.
You watch cartoons?
Not really, but they're on, so I can't change the channel.
That's right. Your brother gets you in trouble, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how old's your brother?
5.
Aha! And he rules the TV, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, 5-year-old brothers do rule the TV because he'll scream and holler if you change it, right?
Right.
I mean, if you want to watch something, I don't know what's on at 4 o'clock anyway, or 3 o'clock. There must not be much on, right?
Not
Besides
really.
cartoons. It wouldn't matter because you're not going to be able to see it if he wants cartoons. Now, your brother go to kindergarten?
Mm-hmm.
How's he like kindergarten?
He doesn't like it.
He doesn't?
Not at all.
Oh, wow.
He fears it.
Oh, yeah? Do you kind of bring him to school?
Yeah, I walk him to school and make sure he gets to his class okay and everything.
Yeah, that's a big responsibility. How's he respond to you as a sister?
I don't really know. Sometimes he's nice to me. he treats me like he treats my parents, so.
Well, now, remember we talked to another little girl, and she said you just can't smack them, and you can't smack little kids like that, right? How do you get him to do what you want him to do?
Well, I, warn him and tell him he needs to behave, and if he doesn't, I tell him I'll tell on him, and then he usually behaves after that.
Okay. What's your name?
Elizabeth Cryderman.
In 6th grade?
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you gone to Hoover?
6 years.
Okay. And you're also an office aide.
Mm-hmm.
And I've called over there at lunchtime and talked to some.
It was me.
It was you. Now I know who it is. I'll be able to say, hey, right? And how did you get that job?
Well, I'm captain of service squad. And, they asked me, they said that I'm always at school. I don't like to miss school, so I'm always there. And they say that they needed somebody responsible, and I guess I'm responsible. So.
What does responsible mean to you?
Means tries to get everything that needs to be done, and to, make sure that you have everything done, I guess, and be on time and places and stuff.
That's right. And that's dependable, too. People need to be dependable, and they don't let students do that aren't reliable and dependable. You need to accept responsibility, and you must do that well. And what kind of things does Mrs. Dyke have you do while you're...
Well, when she leaves, I eat lunch, and then I file some things in the mailboxes, and I answer the phone calls and take messages, and I help Mrs. Sullivan out by, for the Pops, with the Pops Awards and things like that.
What is Pops?
Power of Positive Students.
Okay, and they have awards for students. Do they have positive students awards?
Mm-hmm.
Do they? What do they do to be positive?
Well, they help people and do their work and stuff like that.
Okay, and you're probably one of those people.
I've got Pops Award before.
Okay. How'd you get to be captain of the service squad?
Well, Mrs. Hall is in charge of assigning service squad helpers, and I was in her room in 4th grade, and I helped her out, and the next year she asked me if I'd be captain, because I helped her a lot and everything, so.
Now, will you be going to Webb Junior High or Beecher?
Beecher.
Beecher. And it's, do you know anything about Beecher?
My brother goes there, and I know where, well, a few things are, but not really.
Okay. As long as you know where the lunchroom is, that helps, right? Mm-hmm. The lunchroom and the Johns, and you'll be in good shape. At least the first day, right? Mm-hmm. All right. You keep up the good work. Glad to have you. Thanks for coming. This part of the program, we have Superintendent Rasmussen here to pass out the certificates, and he's accompanied by Ann Bashinsky, the Community Education Coordinator, who will pass out the Hazel's Heroes T-shirts and a certificate to be used at the miniature golf on 9 Mile Road, as well as a complimentary sundae. But is it open yet? Is the Dairy Queen open yet? It's open. You don't have to save it. You might even be able to get it on the way home. Mr. Rasmussen.
Thank you very much. Ray Ramirez. Congratulations. Carla Tibbets. Congratulations. Jason Smith. Congratulations. Derek McAllister. Congratulations. Stephen Taylor. Congratulations. Desiree Shimmel. Congratulations. Kristie Hodges. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Erin Skinner. Congratulations. Tim Shoulders. Congratulations. Staci Hilla. Congratulations. Joseph Gilmore. Congratulations. Daniel Yodhes. Congratulations. There you go, Daniel. Elizabeth Cryderman. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cynthia Lamphear. Congratulations.
And there we have it, Hazel's Heroes for March 1992. Remember, Hazel's Heroes are all around. Just watch and tell your local principal about them, and we'll have them on the program. Thank you for watching.